Are you serious? Are you serious, guys? Welcome. Coming Apocalypse. This is YouTube version. I'm Pastor Paul Begley. We've got some breaking news for you today. It's incredible, really. There's 49 states across America that are right now under a weather advisory, a weather storm advisory. How in the world can there be 49 out of 50 states? But it is. I'll tell you all about it in just a second. But first, let's put a shout out, if we could, for the new gutfix.com/Paul. That's the new gutfix.com/Paul. I just found something very fascinating. And what if you could restore your gut health with one simple fix? According to one doctor in California, there may be a way. In fact, he believes it's so powerful that it could be like a power wash. What? For your insides, your gut. Matter of fact, Dr. Gundry, who is a world-renowned heart surgeon, reveals the root cause of weight gain, food cravings, and low energy in a short video he released to the public, which you can watch right now by going to thenewgutfix.com/Paul. What's even more fascinating, you can click on the description below. It's easy to do it that way. But this video also reveals how you can transform your gut with this one simple thing. Find out how. Literally just go to thenewgutfix.com/Paul, and you'll be glad you did. Amazing. This guy's an amazing doctor. Well, anyway, here's what's going on around the nation, because it's quite extraordinary, really, what's taking place. And I want to also, just before I get into this, because the Paul Begley School of Prophecy classes are going to start, begin next week. And there's one class we have that's on the Military Guide to Armageddon. It's actually from Colonel David Giamona's book, which is one of the top sellers. It was a great seller, written by Colonel David Giamona and my co-author, Troy Anderson. This book was written, it was a powerful seller, it was a great seller, and we're using it as the main book for a class. And that class, the first class of this new semester, the author himself, Colonel David Giamona, will be there with the teacher to discuss this entire strategy, the military guide to Armageddon, okay? And he'll be there, and it's also going to be a free open class. So that first class is open to everybody. We'll even have it here on YouTube. That's coming up next Tuesday, the 16th at 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on this YouTube channel, okay? Now, here's what's going on in the weather. The weather that is outrageously, I'm kind of shocked. I've never seen anything like this before. But in North Carolina, winter storms are threatening millions across the United States with possible flooding, tornadoes, snow, hail, ice, wind, rain, floods. In North Carolina and New Jersey, they've declared states of emergency, while multiple tornadoes have been reported in Florida. Also, a massive winter storm is forecasted to tear across a wide swath of the United States today, bringing heavy snow, blizzard conditions from the plains to the Great Lakes, and drenching rain and high winds to the northeast, portions of which are still digging out from last week's nor'easter that dumped more than a foot of snow in some areas. The same system is bringing heavy rain, hail, and the threat of more tornadoes in the area of the southern states. According to the National Weather Service, this second storm will produce blizzard conditions across the Pacific Northwest. Are you serious? Yes. major storm system is going to hammer the eastern U.S. with widespread heavy rain, strong winds, and severe thunderstorms today and early tomorrow. Unsettling weather conditions continue for the western U.S. with much colder temperatures arriving from the northern plains. And widespread hazardous weather impacts are expected for the eastern third of the United States in association with this low-pressure system. And numerous warnings and advisories are now in effect for the local National Weather Service forecast offices. As a matter of fact, one of the big things making weather headlines will be the widespread expanse of heavy rain capable of flooding from the Florida Panhandle all the way to Maine. What? Are you serious? From the Florida Panhandle to Maine. Now, this powerful storm system has been barreling down in many parts of the U.S., has knocked power out for 400,000 people in the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama, with Florida making up the bulk of it, the lion's share at least, with 83,000 customers alone. Georgia had over 60,000, Alabama with over 50,000, and other outages have been reported in various states surrounding. Matter of fact, several tornadoes were reported across Florida's panhandle this morning as severe storms moved through the area. Confirmation along with strength and intensity of these tornadoes will be determined by the National Weather Service, but residents have been posting videos and pictures on social media of massive damage left behind. Also, California, you're going to experience the coldest night of the year, of the season. Many areas in Southern California will experience the coldest night of the season as temperatures will fall way below freezing tonight. What? Matter of fact, the National Weather Service has issued freezing and frost warnings and predicting potentially damaging winds all the way into late Wednesday evening into early Thursday morning for Southern California. Iowa, right in the middle of the country, is under a winter storm warning until late this evening as residents brace for 9 inches of snow. Temperatures will drop to single digits and below zero temperatures as a polar vortex, a blast of cold air, is expected to follow the snowfall. Meteorologists are predicting the freezing temperatures will linger through Iowa caucus during the day of voting, which kicks off the 2024 presidential race on January 15th. Wow. Also, flood watches have been issued for New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Maryland, and parts of Washington, D.C. This is insane, guys. This is insane. All this at once with a watch, a warning, an advisory are all different, but you know that, you've got inclement weather when these things are happening. And as I said, North Carolina and New Jersey have already declared a state of emergency declared due to what they know is going to be bring more heavy rain, strong winds, which will bring more flash flooding and power outages in both states. And in Alabama, they've had baseball-size hail, the underside of the massive storm system that is forecast to bring snow from the plains to the Great Lakes, and rain and wind to the northeast is bringing hail to the south. Also, there was these baseball-sized hail fell in Alabama. As a matter of fact, this morning, the Atlanta International Airport had to have a ground stop due to tornado warnings that were issued there this morning. So, yeah, this is all in one forecast that we have this incredible complex system that I don't know, what do you do with it? I mean, Mike from around the world, I remember him saying this about 2 years ago. He said soon there'll be storms that will go across. One storm will be across the entire nation from coast to coast. Now, it will do different things because of the different temperatures, which is what we're seeing. But the fact is, he's right. He's right. It is unbelievable. Hawaii, by the way, also having very, very high winds and severe weather conditions. And it's only Alaska that there's not some type of major weather warning going on up there. So, we've seen a lot of stuff. We're watching. But these apocalyptic signs, I believe, are the soon coming of Jesus Christ. Could this be from the sunspot? You mean, or the solar flare, let's say? Yeah, I guess it could.
The earth can shake, the sky come down.
It's a good question, I guess.
The mountains all fall to the ground. But I will fear none of those things. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Dark waters rise, the thunder pounds. The wheels of war are going round, and all the walls are crumbling. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. The wind will blow,
Get your tickets,
the rain
folks.
can pour.
Planet
The
X.
deluge break, the tempest
Is that
roar.
what's causing all of this?
But in that storm, my spirit sings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings.
Is Planet X causing it? What are the effects of Planet X? That's why this webinar, get your tickets now. It's upon us. January 26th, Friday night. I want you to be sure you don't miss this. Gil Brazard, Stan Deo, Mike from around the world, BP Earthwatch, and on and on and on. Seriously, Rex Bear, Planet X.
Hide me underneath your wings.
Go to my website to get your ticket.
Inside your heart.
Stay under the shadow of the Almighty.
The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. Now on that day, you call for me. Someday when time no more shall be, and I say, death, where is your sting? Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings.
It really is a tremendous lineup of information. Yeah. It could very well bring about wormwood. That could be what's on the way. When you got the Apophis, the god of chaos, this huge asteroid that's coming. But before it gets here, we may have wormwood.
Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. for me. Someday when time no more shall be, well, I say, death, where is your sting? Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back with more right here on the coming apocalypse.